What's up, y'all? We're back. We got the NCT 127 album listen with Cherry Bomb this time. Each album that I've heard so far, it's been 2, but with each listen, they've gotten better internally. And then from album to album, I also think they took a step up in quality as well, which makes me really excited for this, because Cherry Bomb feels like it was like a really massive hit that kind of broke through a lot. And I love the sound. I love the direction they have the ability to go with this sound. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, so we're starting with a performance of Cherry Bomb from something called SM Town Live 2023. Okay, recent. I am deathly terrified of this being copyrightable. So if I have this blurred out, my bad. Yeah, I just don't know. Kwangya, isn't that the aespa thing? aespa's also SM, right? Yeah. Okay. That's it. Some kind of collab or something, I don't know. Or maybe it's like a whole company-wide thing. That would be kind of cool. Interesting to see a more matured group performing this song. His beat's so stupid. What's good, my boy? I recently learned some very sad news about Taeyong and his impending future. And this is such a perfect choreo. I saw a performance on this in the Patreon last week, and it just... it fits the vibe of the song so perfectly. Tailor-made for it. I do love this silly little jump back and forth they got going on. I appreciate them putting the names occasionally with it.
Hard rock ska, headshot pop, no talk. 어디가나 속에 내 sound, 주변 towns, kinda 잡히게 box. Hey, 넌 또 gay, 분명히 정신을 차려내. 쫓겨낸 건 싫어서 이제 나 뺏어만 해. 허리는 너와 앞에서 왕고피게 기과 찍는 나보기를 바래. Hater, 탁탁. 뭘 먹어도 너네 건 so what? 잘 펼치고 face never stone, never gunshot. 또 그쳐버린 난 but the bar, Cherry Bomb.
The way I know I genuinely am loving 127 is that every time I hear a song that I've heard before, that becomes my favorite, like my current favorite song from them. I'm the biggest hit on the stage. Like a Superhuman off first listen was my fave. But then I'm hearing this and I'm like, how is this not your favorite song? And it is. So cool. Actually, this is a pretty good angle of seeing it. I want to see that again. First time I saw that, I was like, damn. But the camera was low-key off a little bit. Ooh, I love these camera movements, actually. This is a really good performance. Like, all together. Ooh. They're showing these previews very early. I mean, that song is stupid as hell. Yeah. So I was like sparsing, and that's not the right use of that word. I was talking like kind of in and out because I mean I've heard this song on the channel before and then on the Patreon as well. I listen to this song quite often, so I just don't, it's fine. I don't talk through new music like that. In case you are new here, don't worry about that. Yeah, like I was saying, this is my current favorite title track for them because it's the most recent one I've heard, and that doesn't really happen with groups that I don't. It's not about liking or disliking, but like without a catalog that moves me. If it's like, oh, I like some of these songs, and it's nice. Every group doesn't have to blow me away, but like I hear Chain and I'm like, oh shit, Chain, and I low key hear Regular, and I'm like, wait, Regular's kind of crazy, and then I fucking hear Limitless, and like, oh wait, Limitless is crazy, and then I hear Superhuman, and I play Superhuman on repeat for 10 straight songs, and then I hear Cherry, like, there's some real shit going on, man. Some real stuff. All right, Running to You. Let's get to the first B-side of Cherry Bomb. Come on, man. Johnny, picture all blurry. Ooh. I'm sorry. I don't. Ooh, that hit hard. First B-side I've heard from them, I think, that hit like that. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. One of the comments mentioned something like, a couple comments just talked about NCT's weirdness, and that's something I'm kind of familiar with, and I probably even mentioned it in the video that you all were commenting that about. And this is like one of the most perfect examples I could think of. I love this. I love when groups are freaky with the shit they're making. I don't know, freaky is a different connotation, I suppose. But it just, I don't know, it's just weird. It sounds interesting. It sounds weird. It does. The way this drops into Mark's verse. That's such an interesting drop. I love how consistent that bass is. I like that. The call and response. Yeah, that is a perfectly weird song. It has a couple moments like right at the beginning and then going from the first chorus into Mark's slow verse where it hits you hard and it gets into like a real nice groove. And then pre-chorus into the chorus, it I called it a drop, but it kind of, I say drop not in like the way like it hits hard like a drop you expect in a chorus, especially with this type of bass. I think of it as literally dropping, like the whole group pre-chorus vocals are like on a bike just riding on flat ground, and then like there's a single stair coming, and you don't try to jump, you don't try to cause a fall, you're riding a bike and it drops. Like, I don't, this doesn't even provide clarity for me. That's such a bad metaphor. Simile, I don't know. But I don't know, it just, I mean that to say it was such a like soft landing into this really funky weird loop that's playing constantly. And I don't know, this is perfectly weird. It's just cool. This is a sound that I can get with. Like very genuinely. Okay. Running to You. So far, B-sides with the number 2. They're killing it. Okay. 0 Mile. They're really freaking that bass line. Ooh. Oh, absolutely. I love their whole group choruses. Oh, this is just a straight groove. I didn't have shit to say. That is a straight bop. Yeah, that's okay. I promise I'm not this reactionary. I'm not gonna say every song is my favorite, blah 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 blah. Cause I mean, it's tough. Yeah, yeah. I try to be more measured than that, but this is my favorite B set from them. Back to You from Limitless had me, still has me, but like, this is just so good. It's so like, it's such a one. It's a flawlessly executed sound, but the sound is also just so groovy and so fun to listen to. Okay, we're listening to it again. It's okay. Usually I stop in the middle so I don't listen to the full song, and I don't care. I might be silent. It doesn't matter. This is oh, hey, more numbers in the title as well. Maybe that's the precursor. Mm. It's just such a clean sound. Oh, I love the way they're freaking that bass, man. Ooh. Ooh, I love that it jumps into the chorus, man. Oh my goodness. This is good old-fashioned fun, man. Good old-fashioned fun, as if this is an old sound. That song is so good that people would mistakenly say that it's title track material. And I have a whole point of view with that stuff. I don't get mad at it at all. It's not upsetting. It's just this is a perfect B-side. This is a perfect album cut. Pop music, K-pop, I should say specifically, with the way they promote and stuff, they don't make songs like this, the title tracks, because it's just not the sound that people expect. At the end of the day, it's a business that you have to, even in spite of NCT's the 127 at least, and I'm sure it carries on through all the units, their very unique sound and how much that cuts through all of the typical pop sounding BS, whatever, you still gotta you still gotta play it up. You know, you gotta play the hits. You gotta play to what sells because your lead singles demand that. So that's why whenever someone's like, "Oh, this is it should have been the title track," it's like it just doesn't sound like something that would be. But it's good because this sounds really fucking good. This is perfect, perfect B-side material. Whew. This already a unit? Okay, shit. So I'm sorry for looking ahead. 0 Mile, B-side of the century. Let's get to Sun and Moon. Ooh, we got the singers up here. I shouldn't say that without knowing the actual. I just saw Taeil and Doyoung, Jaehyun, and Yuta. Hearing Doyoung and Taeil back to back makes me understand why I thought they sound similar. It's super understated, but I love that little bass synth line in the background. Is it even synth? I don't know.
우린 같은 시간 다른 공간 속 뒤틀리니 운명
I love when they bring that in. It's so understated, but it's so nice. That was really nice. I'm sure they get really into it in a live stage too. It's interesting how, okay, we got another unit. I'm assuming the other people that weren't in this one. I won't assume anything. I mean, obviously this is a whole part of the entire construction of NTC as a NCT as a concept. Where it's like units and collaboration or whatever, and they have full unit comebacks and stuff with like I shouldn't say full unit, full everybody. But just thinking about from the very first album, there were songs with subunits within these units already. I appreciate how they're letting the members, play to their strengths from the get go. Especially this early, because this is second comeback, third mini album. I would still consider that early, honestly. Actually definitely consider that early in an idol group's career. The more knowledge, the more experience you have with these members, especially with so many of them, at least like conceptually, with Dreams out at this point too, I think, is just like letting people get to know them and sit with their work in a more personal way, and like kind of stripping them away from even the larger sense of this unit. I think it's nice. I think it's a very good strategic move as well, because one, you get great songs. Every single unit song has been, at the bare minimum, very nice to listen to, and I would say all of them have been good, like actively good, including this one. This is a really nice listen. And so yeah, you get good music, you get more time for the members. Just fucking knocked it out of the park, to be honest. All right, let's get to Whiplash. It looks like another unit song. I see Taeyoung and Mark together with the singers to sing the chorus, probably. Okay. Why do I feel like I've heard this? My god, the hi-hat, dude, this is crazy. 등보다 큰 가방 메고 외쳤던 한참 넘쳤지 free soul 지금까지도 free soul 큰일 나서 뻥 그때 마냥 오지 않았다만 phone call 형 부모 세게 품에 안고 나서 떴지 airport 어느새 나는 너의 옆 여긴 더 위에서 움직일 공간에 많으니까 너서 올라와 girl long ass ride 나보다 더 옷을 입고 외쳤지 너 한참 yeah bright all night 밤에 꿈이 여기 별들처럼 참 많아 변해 이제 다시 너와 같이 와서 한 바퀴 돌고 나니 근데 생각이 나니 때 아니면 되니 책찍질로 깨워서 완료 네 옷들이 잠들지 않은 도시 real over here all stop 온몸이 다 반응을 해 빠르게 Hey Okay I do remember that when they get these extended verses that they're the ones writing the verses, which I love. He said whip me more so I can feel it. Killing the night, feeling the vibe. Give me the knife, call on my mind. You know me, not like a bring alone. 다만 너랑 놀 때만큼은 제외하고. My mama say 여자를 잘 만나니 한 마리 가볼 때 천천히 참고 안 돼요. 딱 여리여리하고 소려 감성 가진 제자리가 나란 액션을 시켜줄 수 있는 분이 좋아 내 맘대로 deal. Be the best of the best. I know. 연습해 late at night. 목표가 같다며. 가오와 실수로 널 데려가네. All stop, 온몸이 다 반응을 해 빠르게. For some reason I feel like I've heard this chorus, at least the Whiplash part, but I don't care because I haven't heard any else. This is such early 2010s to me. An elite time in pop rap to me, if I'm being honest. Maybe it's because I'm nostalgic, but I don't care. Oh! Ooh! We got more songs after this? Yeah, we got one more. And we played it over. I don't care. This is nice. Who replays in the same album? Okay. I do wish they would stop using this font. I can't read cursive that fast. They're dropping some really clever, silly little bars. Whiplash. Bag bigger than my back. 지금까지도 free soul 큰일 나서 뻥 그때 마냥 오지 않았다만 phone call 형 부모 세게 품에 안고 나서 떴지 airport 어느새 나는 너의 옆 여긴 더 위에서 움직일 공간에 많으니까 너서 올라와 girl long ass ride 나보다 더 컸던 옷을 입고 외쳤지 너 한참 Those bigger than these hilarious. 밤에 꿈이 여기 별들처럼 참 많아 변해 이제 다시 너와 같이 와서 한 바퀴 돌고 나니 근데 생각이 나니 때 아니면 되니
벌써 완료 네 옷들이 잠들지 않은 도시 real over here all stop 온몸이 다 반응을 해 빠르게 Shorty get me Shorty get me
Okay, talk about your shorty.
솔직하게 필요해 Shorty get me Shorty get me
This is crazy. Whip me more so I can feel it more. Come on, man. Okay, also, while I'm paused, I was sensationalizing Mark said bag bigger than my back. I thought like, you know, lyrical bag, double entendre type beat, lyrical bag. His wallet, you know, his bag deep. But he was literally talking about like the flight, I'm assuming, to Korea, like pursuing the dream. I picked that up, but you know, I'm trying to sensationalize a little bit. Yeah, most replayed, of course. I love it that they strip away so much for these verses.
Killing the night, feeling the vibe. Give me the knife, call on my mind. You know me, not like a bring.
I love when he gets in his bag, man. Is Cacao Oasis a reference to their own thing or something in Korea? I don't know. Let me know. I'm just vibing. Woo. Give me your truthful heart, man. I'm assuming this is popular. By far the best. Well, I shouldn't say by far, because I like the other ones. But of the rap duo plus vocalist chorus vibes, best one of the 3 albums I've heard. It's such a simple beat, and they strip away so much for the rap verses, but it just works so perfectly. That's just such a good song. Damn, they're rapping, they're getting their bars off too, on some low-key freak shit, but it don't matter. Is this from the same album? No. Ooh, real upbeat. Slow down the tempo. Did they? Okay, yeah. So young, I love your voice too. It's like panning in between my ears. Hey, I love your voice, dude. This is a real driving around in the summer song. Love the piano. Crumping, okay. Look at you on Taeyong, okay. I know they're talking about dancing, but damn, okay. Maybe I'm dancing wrong. I want to do the white woman dance to this, and then Mark and Taeyong out here getting freaky. Dance. Check for sure. Yeah, okay. 6 out of 6. Best album so far. I'll say that with confidence. This is the best album so far. This is... I don't know if I should say coming into their own, because I know there's still so much music left specifically just from them that it's, you know, I don't want to put an artificial ceiling to anything or anything, and I won't expectation wise, but just with the way I think about each album as I, you know, make it through the first time and then kind of have to want to collect my thoughts and speak about it as a whole. This is their best work to me. I think to this point it's their best title track, or like it was. Cherry Bomb was their best so far, and I think the popularity probably echoed that. And then I think they executed similar sound, similar-ish. This isn't a full-on like mid 2010s kind of empty chorus EDM song. It's actually not even like that at all. But if you want to do comparisons to previous work, I think at least if they were making music only for me, this is the fully realized version of that type of sound previous, just because it kind of keeps the same upbeat vibe and tone and everything that that type of song tries to accomplish, like that we've heard in previous albums. But I don't know, it feels everything out more. This is a really nice, fun ending to this album. And yeah, I mean, Whiplash, crazy. Sun and Moon, beautiful. Love listening to it. 0 Mile, best B-side they've made so far. Running to You, classic 127 freakishness with some legit heavy hitting parts. Cherry Bomb, best title track they released to that point. So yeah, I mean, honestly, to me, I think someone in the comments of their debut album, the video I made listening to that one, they mentioned that they also felt that this was their favorite work from them to this, at least like to this point, like, oh, Cherry Bomb's really where it kicks into a new gear. And I would be inclined to agree with that. This is my favorite album from them so far, 100%. You're going to be seeing a lot more NCT. I released a kind of schedule. Oh, actually, technically it'd be less NCT per week, but Tuesdays and Thursdays we'll be getting into it. I'm really excited. Some nice, calm consistency. You know, every Tuesday, every Thursday, there will be NCT content. I'm starting to get into Dream. I know Smoothie just came out literally a day or two ago. I'm still debating on whether I want to do that before I get into it, or like as in having that be the first song and first part of my Dream deep dive, because that's happening very soon actually. If you see that if you see a video about Smoothie out, then you know that's what I chose. If not, I will get to it obviously at some point. But yeah, 127, killing it. These are my boys. Guide coming soon because I need to know what they got going on. Actually, this is what I'll say. It's either going to be a guide on Thursday or it's going to be Smoothie by Dream, which will kick off the Dream saga, which I'm excited for either way. But yeah, I hope you guys keep tuning in if you enjoy it at least. Let me know if there are specific stages for these album songs, concert stages, or otherwise actually, because on my Patreon, I'm watching like the comeback stages and stuff for these guys. So yeah, if there's any specific videos, you know, like the fandom really accepts as like, oh, this is the preeminent performance of the song, let me know. Otherwise, hope you enjoyed. Glad to share some more NCT with you. So I'll see you soon. Peace.